There's a moment right before everything changes, and almost nobody notices it when it happens. It's not the moment the private jet lands. It's not the moment the mansion gets the keys turned over, or the yacht pulls into the harbor for the first time. Those moments get photographed. Those moments get posted. But they're not where wealth actually begins. Wealth begins in the mind, long before it shows up in a bank account. Because here's what most people get wrong about billionaires. They think it's about the money. It was never about the money. Money is just the byproduct. What actually separates a billionaire from everyone else who wanted the same life is something far less visible: the way they think. Psychologists call it an abundance mindset. Billionaires just call it Tuesday. While most people see a closed door and think, that's it, it's over, a billionaire mindset sees a closed door and thinks, then I'll build a new one. That single shift in perception from scarcity to possibility is worth more than any inheritance, any head start, any lucky break. Because scarcity thinking protects what little you have. Abundance thinking builds what doesn't exist yet. Look at the lifestyle from the outside, and it looks like luck. Look at it from the inside, and you'll find something completely different. Repetition. Thousands of small decisions repeated daily, compounding quietly, until one day the results become impossible to ignore. Wake up early, not because it's trendy, but because the first 2 hours of the day are the only hours nobody else is competing for. Say no to comfort, not because comfort is evil, but because comfort has a cost, and that cost is usually your future. Reinvest instead of spend, not because spending is wrong, but because every dollar kept working is a dollar that eventually stops needing you to work for it. This is wealth psychology in its simplest form. Delay what feels good now for what will feel unstoppable later. And that's the part almost nobody wants to hear, because it's not glamorous. Nobody wants to talk about the version of a billionaire that got told no 40 times before anyone said yes. Nobody wants to talk about the version that watched a business fail and rebuilt from nothing, without applause, without a following, without proof it would ever work the second time. But that version is the real story. Everything else, the cars, the jets, the mansions, that's just what belief looks like once it's had enough time to compound. Step out of the shadows, into the fire. Think about it this way. A billionaire and an average person can look at the exact same opportunity and see two completely different things. One sees risk, the other sees a rounding error on the way to where they're headed. One sees the cost of failure, the other sees the cost of never trying. Same opportunity, two entirely different nervous systems, trained by two entirely different sets of decisions made over years. That's the psychology nobody talks about enough. Wealth isn't just a financial position. It's a trained response to uncertainty. It's the ability to sit with risk without panicking, to sit with failure without quitting, and to sit with silence, the silence of building something nobody believes in yet, without needing anyone's permission to keep going. Look at any billionaire's lifestyle today, and you're looking at the visible 1%. of a process that was 99% invisible. The mansion is visible. The 2,000 rejected pitches before the one that worked are not. The supercar is visible. The years of driving something falling apart while every extra dollar went back into the business are not. The yacht is visible. The version of that person who almost gave up more than once and chose not to. That's the part the algorithm will never show you because it doesn't photograph well. So if you're sitting here right now, far from any of this, watching it like it belongs to a different category of person than you, understand something clearly. It doesn't. Every billionaire alive today was, at some point, exactly where you are. Unfinished, doubted, uncertain if any of it would work. The lifestyle came after the psychology changed, not before. You don't need permission to start thinking differently. You don't need the mansion to start acting like someone who's building toward one. You don't need the jet to start treating your time like it's worth protecting. The mindset always comes first. The lifestyle is just proof, delivered late after enough time has passed for the decisions to compound. So change the way you see problems. Change the way you see money, not as something to hoard out of fear, but as a tool to be deployed with intention. Change the way you see failure, not as a verdict, but as tuition. And change the way you see time, because how you spend the next year will look identical to how you spent the last one, unless you decide right now that it won't. That's wealth psychology. Not a secret, not a shortcut, just a set of decisions repeated long enough until the results stop being deniable, even to the people who doubted you. Dream like the outcome already depends on it. Think like your future self is watching, and never let comfort talk you out of the life you actually want. That's the real billionaire lifestyle. Not the mansion, not the car, the mind that built them.
This is the time of your life.
If this motivated you, don't forget to subscribe our channel, News Torrent 2.0.